So Stranger Things is a really good show because the characters and the plot all around it is amazing. So let's start off with season one. Season one starts off. You meet your cast, which is Lucas, Mike, Dustin, and Will. And in the beginning, like first couple episodes, Will goes missing due to the Demogorgon, and then you have Joyce and Hopper trying to find Will. But at the same time, there's a laboratory in Hopkins that is making like a human like super weapon, and her name is 11. She escapes, and then she reaches Hopkins, and that's how they all meet. Mike finds 11, and he practically just lets her live in his house. It's kind of weird, but just like they just grow a connection. You know, they try to save 11 from the like organization, like the government that's trying to keep her in there, and they just have a connection. And season one is just practically protecting 11 and trying to find Will. At the end of the season, they do get him back, and yeah, they save Will in the end of season one. Season two starts off when everyone thinks like, oh my god, 11's gone. No, she's not. She's with Hopper, the boy, and Hopper is like, keeping 11 alive, keeping 11, healthy and stuff like that, and keeps 11 just like to himself, as in like a secret, because he doesn't want everyone to know and want the people to come back, the organization. But eventually, Hopper and 11 get into a fight, which does lead into the into like the main point of the season, where 11, like everyone knows about 11. They're like, oh my god, you're still alive. And then Will, once again, this man gets infected by the Demogorgon's like minions inside of his head, and practically like he's one with the Demogorgon, and so they're trying to fix him. They're like protecting him for the season, and Will, or Joyce, which is Will's mom, there's a new cast member named Bob, and he kind of starts off as annoying, but you grow to love this man, and he just becomes a main role of the Stranger Things whole like thing, like the Stranger Things crew. And Mike, Will, Dustin, Lucas. You also meet a new character in the season as well, Max, the freaking boy, or she's a girl, but like whatever. She also helps out a lot in the season, and a breath of fresh air for the cast. And 11, Will, Mike, Dustin, and Max all help Will, and Will eventually does get the Demogorgon out of his mind, and with love comes sacrifice, and rip Bob. He was a real good man. But season 3, that is where I think the best you see the Stranger Things cast ever. Stranger Things, I think the peak of Stranger Things is season 3, because you just see so many great personality, Dustin and Steve, the dynamic duo with Robin, a new character as well, and then Erica, which is Lucas's little sister, and then you have the rest, which is Will, Mike, Dustin, and Lucas. And so the main goal of season 3 is to ignore Will. Actually, it was the secret plot behind season 3, if you guys didn't know that. So they ignore Will for the whole season, and 11 and Mike are girlfriends, and then Lucas and Max are also girlfriends, but that gets broken up at the probably like the beginning of the season when Hopper doesn't like that Eleven and Mike are dating, and so he just yells at Mike and tells him not to meet Eleven. I was like, okay, and but he didn't tell this to Eleven because that would have been weird, and also Hopper, still protecting Eleven, and he just protects her for most of the season. And the season takes place during the summer as well, so that's like a great time. But there are secret Russians in Hopkins. Yes, you've heard this right. Russians in Hopkins. Now, this is amazing because you have Dustin and Steve trying to figure out what a secret code is, and also Robin and Erica. Dustin, Steve, Robin, and Erica all try to figure out this code and figure out who the Russians are, while Mike, Max, Lucas, and Will are all... Oh, and Eleven. Can't forget about her. All trying to just, like, be friends again. And then everyone eventually knows, like, oh my god, there's Russians. And practically what they're trying to do is open up the portal where the Demogorgon comes in. And they just try to fix that. And so they eventually do, with the help of Dustin, Mike, and Steve, and Robin, and Erica, and everyone comes together in a big reunion and tries to fix this problem. Now, I didn't go too in depth into the actual nitty gritties because you need to watch this for yourself. Big spoiler warning at the end of the video. Let's go, let's get it. But they all grow into great characters. All of them become so likable, so amazing, and just the seasons, watch them all. I didn't go into specific details like Eleven's sister and like Eleven's back story because that is just amazing to watch. That's in season 2. Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, just watch all of them. Season 4 is supposed to come out this year, guys. If you want to check out Season 4 today, go to Netflix.com. No, but for real though, it is a great show. I think the best Netflix original ever. And definitely go watch Stranger Things. It's a great show.